Are we rolling? Yes, we are. What's up, guys? It's McKinley Crain here, and today I'm going to be doing my spoiler-free movie review of the movie that I just saw last Saturday, which was the recent action film, the recent 2021 action film, Chaos Walking. So this is like a sci-fi dystopian action film that stars Tom Holland as Todd, and co-stars Daisy Ridley as Viola. And in this movie, Tom is like on a planet that's like Earth. He's a human, but like, he's on a planet that's not Earth, but like Earth. Um, because like his family migrated there, like from Earth or whatever, like a long time, like when he was a baby or something, or like before he was born or something. And the special thing about this planet is it's an all-man planet. Apparently, like the native species on the planet, killed all the women on the planet. So Todd has like never seen a woman before Viola. Well, that he can remember. I'm sure he saw his mother when he was a baby, but he just can't remember that because that was so long ago. And anyway, the special thing about this planet is it like it makes like it like has this effect on all the men where like everyone can hear their thoughts out loud. It's like what you think, everybody else can hear. It's like it's basically like you have two voices. It's like there's your brain is literally talking. Your brain is like literally talking. So like I don't know how you keep anything private. I don't know how I would keep anything private like to myself. I don't know how I would keep any secrets if I was on that planet. Anyway, and they call this thing the noise. They call everybody's like thoughts that you can hear like their noise. And I think that it was a really good decision to like put that in this movie, put that little thing in this movie because it creates like an obstacle for like our main characters here, and it adds like depth to the story, and it's just really fun to like it's just really fun and interesting to see these characters have to deal with like their noise. Anyway, so one day a ship that came from Earth crash lands, and the only survivor is Viola. And Viola's a girl. And Tom Holland, was the first one to find Viola. And then basically he ends up having to hide Viola and like take her to like a certain town on the planet that his dad told him was like safe for her or whatever. And everybody like in that town, like a lot of the people in that town that like Todd lives in are like trying to get Viola because like she's like an outsider, and they're like paranoid and stuff like that, and she has like all these cool gadgets and crap like that, and they want her for like a whole bunch of reasons. Anyway, I found this movie to be very fascinating, very entertaining, and just a really fun ride. It got like a 25% critical score on Rotten Tomatoes, so the other critics didn't like it. But it has like a 76% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. And I would have to say, I agree more with the audience on this one. This is a very underrated film in my opinion. It was very thrilling. It was very entertaining. It exceeded my expectations. It was great. I loved the characters. The characters were awesome and likable. This movie had really great twists and turns that I actually legit didn't see coming. And that's a good thing. It actually benefits the stories. Like, some of the twists and turns in here are like built up to and like really smart, and they leave like kind of like clues in the beginning of the film, like leading up to the like kind of like foreshadow the twists and turns, and they're all great. And I think that Todd and Viola have great chemistry with each other, and I think that all the characters in this movie, like all the cast members in this movie, give amazing performances as their characters. Especially Tom Holland as Todd. He's the best. He gives the best performance in this movie. Although everybody in this movie gives like a great performance, his was just the best. His was superior. His was superior to everybody else's. And I really loved this movie. Special effects were great. The pacing was great. Story was great. The dialogue was great. This movie was very thrilling. It was very suspenseful. The ending was great, and the ending kind of sets us up for a sequel, which I hope we'll get. And this movie isn't perfect, but it is great. It is a great movie, and it is very underrated, and it is worth a watch. And all the actors just give very convincing performances as their characters. And I generally don't understand the hate for this movie. I can understand why certain people would hate certain things about this movie, but I don't understand I don't understand how you could hate this whole movie. Because, it's got a lot of stuff in here that you would expect, like, the majority of the critics to like. But surprisingly, the majority of the critics didn't like it. But I do. Anyway, I'm going to give this film an 86% out of 100%, which is the equivalent of an A-. Like, subscribe, join the notification squad. I will return.